Corner South Africa is Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1 at the Emirates Stadium. And I'm here with Ash. Beautiful, beautiful win today. I'm sure you're coming from the dressing room. Your take on the game.
VIP access. Just coming from the dressing room as usual.
Yeah.
I was there in the first half. It was me.
You are the one
I was the one. I was the one. I went there in the first half. And I told them, what am I watching? We play heavy metal football. They play condemn iron football. You understand? So I spoke to the players. I spoke to them. I prophesied. And it came to pass. So let's talk about the game. It was a fantastic one, you understand? I enjoyed every bit of it. And I feel like everybody can now see that we have gold. Mikel Arteta is gold. Yeah, you can say he has not won anything yet, and Arsenal fans are just celebrating nothing. You understand? But you know, and I know, and the whole world knows that this manager is going to win things. You get me? Um, Bayern Munich, the best team in Europe so far this season, according to people. You get me? And today they came to the Emirates without Gabriel Magalhaes in the defense. They had just one attempt. Without Gabriel Magalhaes in the defense. Without Gabriel Magalhaes in the team, we scored from set piece. You understand? I'm just reciting for people who say that without Gabriel Magalhaes in the team, Arsenal set piece goals, we stop. Without Gabriel Magalhaes in the team, they will find it difficult to stop teams from scoring. Without Gabriel in the team, these two things have happened. Without Gyökeres in the team, we have scored 7 goals in 2 games. The same people said, "Oh, Gyökeres is out of the team. The attack is going to struggle." He has not been in the team, and we have scored 7 goals in 2 games. It shows you one thing that the momentum is high, and quality is everywhere. You understand? The thing you're seeing from Mikel Merino now, it has always been there. But the thing is, when you play with better players, you become better. You get me? You become exceptional. Exceptional. Bayern Munich in the first half, I'll give it to them. Oh. In the first half, me, I shock. Oh. We make me wrong go dressing room. What to be this? They were just tapping the ball, tapping. Yeah. Fair play to Olise. You get me, Olise? Nabri, Kimmich. Fantastic midfielder. Kimmich is a very good midfielder. He was immense in the first half. And then that pass to Gnabry for that goal. Oh God. That's a world-class pass. World-class pass. But then we were managing the whole thing in the first half, trying to observe them. And I spoke to Mikel too, and he told me that Ash, calm down. Just relax.
What did you tell him in the dressing room?
First of all, the first person I spoke to in the dressing room was Eberechi Eze. I told him this is the Champions League. This is the Champions League. This is where stars are made. You understand? We did not sign you. We signed you for nights like this. You get me? Because I noticed in the first half he was not really in the midfield. And Mikel Merino was struggling in the first half. And somebody said something about Mikel Merino not playing very well in the first half. And I said, simple. Mikel Merino is not going to control the midfield for you. You get me? He's only going to find those pockets of spaces to attack. If your midfield cannot keep hold of the ball, forget nothing is going to come from your attack. And if you notice in the first half, we were just going long. We are trying to load that Saka's wing so that he can, run and get the loose balls. It was not working. You get me? So I spoke to Eze, I spoke to Rice, and I spoke to Zubimendi. Wake up. We need to collect this. Come on, we are playing against Kimmich. Kimmich is the only fantastic person in that midfield. Company played with Gnabry and Olise, and they were switching. Olise comes to the number 10 position. He goes back to the wing. Gnabry comes to the number 10 position. And Carr goes to the wing. When Gnabry goes to the wing, you understand? Carr comes back to the... You understand? But we had people who... We have a system and a structure already. Zubimendi is our defensive midfielder. Rice is our central midfielder. Iberechi is our attacking midfielder. You understand? Why they are chopping and changing, you guys should keep your ground and just keep the ball. If you can keep the ball, finish. And I also told them they should take something from what Chelsea did yesterday. Be aggressive. That was all we needed to do. Just be aggressive. Win the second balls. In the first half, we were not winning the second balls. They were just winning everything. You understand? If ball bounce for ground now, Bayern Munich player don't collect them. It was not funny. So these are the things I told them. You understand? And immediately I told them, my gaffer said, yes, you are watching the game. He said, yes, I'm watching the game. And definitely they came out in the second half, all guns blazing. It changed.
Okay, so players that impressed you in the team today, the players that impressed you in the team today, and what this win does to the momentum of the boys going forward.
First of all, I'll talk about Declan Rice. Omo, Declan Rice is a footballer. David Moyes, I cannot start mentioning all the. I think Pellegrini coached West Ham. David Moyes, Pellegrini, and co. They saw a defensive midfielder. Mikel Arteta saw more than a defensive midfielder when he went for Declan Rice. He did not just see a defensive midfielder. He saw a proper midfielder. Declan Rice is everything you want your son to be. Declan Rice is that. Declan Rice is that guy you want your daughter to come home with. Daddy, meet my boyfriend. That's Declan Rice. You understand? Do you watch Declan Rice? Do you watch how he plays football? Dedication. If person if they dedicated to football like this, I think I would be dedicated to a woman rich. Reason I'm not. You understand? If they handle ball the way they handle them, this is how I go handle a woman. Declan Rice they play ball, bro. Declan Rice is a fantastic footballer. And again, Zubimendi. Zubimendi is one player that Ateta chased for years. You understand? They chase something for long without vision. Ateta saw why he was chasing Zubimendi. When I look at Zubimendi, I just see the Ateta at Everton, but a more aggressive Mikel Arteta at Everton, a more aggressive version. Zubimendi is good. When we went to sell Thomas Partey, the fan base, everybody they fear. What name?
I see a little bit of Xavi in his women.
Yeah. The ball playing too. Yeah, the ball playing. When we went to sell one of our best, we lost our best midfielder, our best defensive midfielder last summer. We did, and oh boy, we replaced that player with somebody who is remember they play ball. Technically, he has legs. He can cover distance on the pitch. He can cover distance. Today I saw him. There was a ball Saka missed. The one Neuer saved. That shot Neuer saved. Yeah. I told you guys, see your defensive midfielder. He did where striker supposed to. I said, see your defensive midfielder. You understand? So I think Zubimendi, Timber. I don't even need to talk about it. It's we are already used to it. Mosquera stepping in for Nkapie, stepping in for Gabriel, and stepping in for Nkapie in a position you're not familiar with. That's not your best position. You understand? But there's no point switching Saliba to this side. You understand? And Mosquera did very, very well again. He almost scored. But person with depots now wizard. now wizard. Mosquera did well. And Lewis Kelly, I think he can do better. Lewis Kelly can do better. I know you've been on the bench for some time. And then Calafiori's form now is terrifying. It's scary. And most times when players come into the team like that, they want to do more. And sometimes they're anxious to do more. You get me? I'm making matters was Calafiori came from the bench and made it worse. Yeah, he came from the bench and he made it worse. That assist to Madueke was a fantastic one. And who else impressed me? So Trossard before the injury. He was already having a good game, and that's a problem. I don't understand. One person is coming back, another person is going. One person is coming back, another person is going. So we need to manage these players properly. We need to start managing players properly. You know that I understand it that when competition is high, the work rate in the training ground is high. You understand? The work rate is high. So most times the muscles are already stressed before you come to the pitch for the game. So I think they need to cut down their drills, like reduce it a bit. One win league. We want everybody to be available for us to win the league. Other than that, my boy. My boy came back today and he scored a goal. You understand? I think we are beginning to see a connection between Eze and Martinelli. We've seen that same connection between Martinelli and Odegaard. We've seen situations where Odegaard used to trade those kind of passes for Martinelli. But twice this season, Eze has given Martinelli that kind of pass. You understand? And it's simple. It's exciting to know that a player knows a player so well. Immediately, Martinelli started the run, Eze just dropped the ball. And even before Martinelli scored the goal, Eze was already like this. He, he was already, you understand? Immediately, Martinelli hits the ball to beat Neuer. Eze already carried his hand up. He has not even gotten to the ball yet. He's already carried his hand up because I know now safe now run.
No way.
You know, go run past this man. You understand? That's what depth can do for you. Depth won us the game today, not the starting 11. Yeah. It was depth that won us the game today. Going forward, I feel like this victory does one thing for you. You understand? If you can beat the best team in Europe currently, I don't see Chelsea fans go look me like when they talk. I know when I know be the best team for Europe. Bayern flog on a 3-1 for Stamford Bridge.
Man.
For Stamford Bridge.
3-1.
3-1. And they came to the Emirates and I beat them 3-1. So if you can beat the best team in Europe this season, it tells you one thing. Every other team for Premier League now less. That is just the fact. If you can beat the best team in Europe, the best attacking team in Europe this season, and we have the best defense, that is the best defense beats the best attacking team in Europe. Every other team for Premier League. I'm not saying the word though, you understand? Every other team for Premier League. Now let's who they for Premier League? Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool. Liverpool lost 4-1 today. Sack and a slot. Chelsea, Tottenham, 4-1 already. Every other team for this Premier League, unless. So, unfortunately, we cannot go unbeaten in the Premier League.
You already lost the game.
Yeah, but we can go unbeaten for the rest of the league. You understand? And my man of the match, I'll be biased though. Forgive me. I'll be biased. I'll be biased. My man of the match is Martinelli.
I know.
Give it